back, and yes, it is the preview for the game tomorrow between Newcastle United versus Liverpool, which will be a 12:30 kickoff at St James's Park, and the game will also be shown live on BT Sport as well. So us coming off the back of that 3-0 away victory against Norwich City last Saturday. That was another rot we managed to end. Not won there since 1994. And we ended that and came away with a really, really comfortable 3-0 victory. Liverpool coming off the back of a 2-0 home victory against Villarreal in the first leg of the semi-final in the Champions League, and have given themselves the advantage going into the second leg. So, it's Liverpool at home tomorrow at St James's Park. And this is going to be a very, very challenging game. It really, really is, indefinitely. Liverpool, they're still within the race of trying to go for the title. And, of course, you know how Jurgen Klopp sets his team up. Definitely, particularly up front. And we are really, really going to have to be on our game in terms of defensively. I mean, our defending's been very, very good of lately, but we are really, really going to have to really step up that a heck of a lot more for tomorrow. We really, really are. We cannot afford to leave massive gaps at the back. If we do, Liverpool will just get in, cut amongst our defence, and 9 times out of 10 they're going to get an opportunity, and also 9 times out of 10 they can definitely score them. That is the thing. But of course, Eddie will have been working with the lads in training 100% as well, and of course he will get the side ready for tomorrow as well. It's going to be a very interesting game. If we go into the game, give it a go, but if we don't come away with a victory, of course we will be happy with that, as long as we've given it a go. Because previously, under the likes of Steve Bruce, we would just completely set up to defend for the whole of 90 minutes, and we just normally get completely rolled over. Eddie Howe will definitely not look to do that. He will want to make sure the lads really give it an opportunity for tomorrow. We are at home as well. That is the thing. The atmosphere again is going to be buzzing from both sets of fans. It really, really will be. I'd expect Liverpool will bring quite a lot of them with them as well, definitely. So, there. But of course, we will definitely want to be up for this game as well. Of course, we will want to try and finish the rest of the season very, very strongly. We're safe now. Now it's just to see where we can finish at the end of the season. And, of course, this is Eddie Howe. He's been getting the side up for the games. And this is what's going to make this game a heck of a lot interesting. If we get a point out of the game, that would be fantastic. It really, really would be. And that will just make it a slim hope of Liverpool trying to go for the title. Because then it would give Manchester City an opportunity to pull further away and be on the road to retaining the Premier League title for this season. Injury news, we're still going to be without Ryan Fraser and also Wilson and Trippier still, but it doesn't look like they're going to be too far away from returning. That's good, but not ready for this game. Fraser hasn't trained this week because of the hamstring injury he's got, and Trippier and Wilson, they're just not ready to come back into the side yet, which is understandable because they've had serious injuries and you don't want to just race them back into the side, do you? No. So we'll just wait and see. Hopefully there'll still be a bit of hope that they still can play throughout the remainder of the season. With Liverpool, I'm hearing they're going to be without Roberto Firmino, so that is a kind of a blow for them. Which I heard Jurgen Klopp giving his press conference that that was going to be one of the players missing from them, definitely. But going back to the game, again, we are really going to have to watch out for Liverpool's front three. Two of them in particular, Mo Salah and Sadio Mane are going to be in there. And in the middle, whether it's going to be Jota or Diaz to fill in that middle spot, we are going to really have to be defensively at best. We've been really good. We're now going to have to really step that up. But of course, the defence knows they'll be up for this game. They will know that they will have a job to do to make. Definitely as well, as I mentioned. But we are looking forward to the game, definitely. But there is always have that nerves that it's going to be a very challenging game. But we definitely give it a chance. That would definitely please us. If we got something out of the game, that would be absolutely fantastic. It really, really would be. As well, see how Eddie can now do against the big boys at home now with the current squad we have now. So there you are. Now then, predicted lineup for what I think Eddie Howe could go with. Liverpool use 4-3-3. I think Eddie Howe will stick with a 4-3-3 as well for us. We want to really go at Liverpool if we are to try and get something out of the game. We want to attack them. Of course, as I mentioned, we will have to really, really be on our best defensively. But we want to go for them as well, because if we just set up so defensively, we've not got an opportunity. So Eddie Howe will look at that and think, right, we need to try and attack them as well. That's the main thing. So I think Eddie Howe will stick with 4-3-3. But I think he will recall some of the players back into the start lineup that did miss out against Norwich. So this is what I think Eddie Howe is going to go with for tomorrow. Start off in goal, Martin Dubravka. It's an obvious choice. Easy choice. He's our number one. And he could well have a big job to do on his hands tomorrow. So hopefully our defence does slightly ease the pressure off him a little bit. But he is our number one goalkeeper for a reason. Into the back four. The right back spot. Gonna stick with Emil Kraft. He's been really, really good the last few games. He really, really has. But now, it's now a test for him, an opportunity to see how he's going to do it against the bigger teams now. He's going to have to really stop Mane coming down that left-hand side. He really, really is going to have to be on his game, Emil Kraft. Hopefully Eddie Howe has been working with him in training a lot as well, because he's going to have to really, really keep Liverpool's left-hand side from like Samani and also Robertson as well. So it's a big game for Emil Kraft tomorrow. Let's see how we can do against the bigger teams. Left-back spot, sticking with Matt Targett. Again, he's going to have to really try best to keep Salah at bay as well. And also Trent Alexander-Arnold as well, coming down Liverpool's right-hand side as well. But again, he's been really a really fantastic loan and signing for us. We need him for his defensive, his pace going up and down the flanks, and to get the crosses into the box as well. So, there you are. Now, into the centre-backs. So first of all, I am bringing back in Fabian Schär. We need him for this game. I don't trust Lascelles for Liverpool tomorrow. I think we need Fabian Schär back in. Great to hear him say that he signed a new 2-year contract at the club. If you haven't seen the video I've done yet, feel free to go and give it a watch. He's got a big job to do on his hands, Fabian Schär, tomorrow. Of course, he will be up for this. Of course, he's been fantastic under Eddie Howe. He signed the new contract for a reason. He will need to be ready for tomorrow, definitely. And alongside him, sticking with Dan Burn. Again, he's going to have to be really on his game tomorrow. But again, he's been brilliant for us since we signed him. He knows he's got a big job to do tomorrow, definitely, to stop that Liverpool threat from coming at us. He really knows he's going to have to do that, definitely. But I am putting my faith in them to do that. So, there you are. Now, into the three in midfield. First of all, I'm going to bring back in Jonjo Shelvey. We will need him for his creativity. Of course, he did get himself the goal down at Anfield last year. And, of course, he will know what feel like to play against his former club as well. It's a big game for him as well. We are going to need him for his creativity style, definitely. There you are. Next player, I'm going in the midfield. Gonna stick with Bruno. You cannot take him out the firing line at the moment. You absolutely cannot do that. Look at the way he's played recently. He's been absolutely unstoppable. And Liverpool may not be looking forward to seeing him in the start lineup. I mean, look at what he's been doing in the side. There you are. So it's a big game for Bruno tomorrow. He will definitely be up for this. He really will be. And the last player in the midfield I am going to stick and put back into his position now is Joe Linton. Of course, he played up front against Norwich, but I think we'll need him back in his midfield role because he will want to try and stop that Liverpool threat from coming out in a way as well, possibly from their midfield as well. So, of course, Joe Linton's been brilliant under Eddie Howe. Let's hopefully he can now step that up now against the bigger teams now with Liverpool tomorrow. So there you are. Now into the attacking three up front. On the right hand side, I'm going to bring back in Miggy for the game. Was a little disappointed he was dropped for Norwich because the games before that he's been really, really good. I think we should get him back into the lineup now and see what he can do now. I think his opportunity to show what he can do throughout the remainder of the season. There you are. So that is why I'm going to bring Miggy back into the side. Out on the left, gonna stick with ASM, and it's a big game for him as well. Of course, he'll want to try his best to get past the likes of Trent Alexander-Arnold and their defence as well. Liverpool are going to be really solid at the back as well. ASM will want to see how he can really put himself about and really test their Liverpool defence out as well. Of course, you'll have to make the passes when he needs to. But again, he'll be up for this game as well, ASM. He really, really will be. What was a massive improvement it was for him when he played against Norwich. Again, now let's see if he can do it now against the big teams now. And now up front in the middle, I think Eddie Howe will bring back in Chris Wood. I think he'll do that because I think he'll want to play a striker in the game. He kind of went with Joe Linton up front, but that was because it was Norwich City. But this is Liverpool tomorrow. And I think Eddie Howe will want to definitely get a striker in the start lineup. We'll not see Dwight Gale, that is the thing, in the start lineup, no chance. So that is why I think Eddie Howe is going to have to bring back Chris Wood. He's going to have to really be up in his game now, Chris Wood. He really, really needs to be now. But if he gets in those right areas, we provide the service for him, he might just stick maybe a goal away. Or two, maybe. We'll wait and see. But that is the predicted lineup that I think Eddie Howe is going to go with for tomorrow. I think he will stick with a 4-3-3. Of course, we will have to be wary of Liverpool's attacking threat. But of course, Eddie Howe will want to make sure the lads go at them as well. That is the thing. So there you are. Score prediction. It's going to be hard. It's just going to be hard. But I think we will give it a go in the game. And I will be really happy with that. I really, really would be. But I'm just going to say Liverpool are going to win this game by 2-1 tomorrow. I think we will get a goal, which will be good. But it's Liverpool's attacking front three, which is so, so good. That is the thing. So I'm going to say 2-1 to Liverpool just to win it. But I think we will give it a go in the game tomorrow, definitely. So that is my score prediction. Let me know in the comment section, as always, how we'll go in the game. Your predicted lineup and your score prediction will be as well. Quick thoughts after the game, fan reactions as well. If you would like to come on, voice your opinion after the game, feel free to do so. Come and see me round about the Jackie Milburn statue, which is where I do my fan reactions after the game. So come and find me there and I will get you on and get your thoughts after the game as well. And of course, player ratings, which might be on the same day, but if not, those will definitely be, it'll be definitely next day, definitely. So do keep an eye out for them coming. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to give this video a like, drop your comments in as well. And of course, if you haven't checked me out before, please hit that subscribe button. I shall catch us all later. Take care. It's going to be very hard tomorrow, but if we give it a go, I'll definitely be happy with that.